Hey guys, Sweet Sassy Sherry here. Not looking my normal self today. I don't have my bright lipstick on, don't have my, best self out here, but I'm just not feeling it today, and I'm all about being real, so today I'm going to be real. I don't know how helpful this video is going to be to people, but I'm hoping it will be therapeutic to myself. I'm sitting outside on my back deck with my 15-foot rhododendrons. I have 3 of them, and I apologize for any wind that might interrupt this video. I hope you can hear me okay. So, the 6 days I was away in Vegas did me some good. It was nice to get away and have fun. Also allowed me to do a little bit of soul searching. And as I've come back, I'm finding myself doing a lot more of that. Things are changing in my world, things I can't control and stop, and wonderful things that, we've been told would never happen that are happening. And I'm happy about those things, but it's kind of surreal. For example, Kaylin got her driver's license yesterday, and that is a victory that we weren't sure we would ever see. She is 18, and we weren't sure that she'd ever be responsible enough to drive due to her mental health issues, but she's doing great. And so this afternoon, her and Carly asked if they could go fishing. So I'm home alone all day, and my kids went off together for the first time to go fishing. They took my car, so I'm stranded here at home without a car, and it's just a really strange feeling. So I worked on my room. Endless amount of organizing and decluttering to do, so that's what I've been doing all afternoon. Now, in so doing that, I came across some things from when I was a kid, from an old professor that I absolutely loved a few years back, and I've just been doing a lot of thinking, so I'm going to share a little bit of that with you. My mom had given me a box of things from my childhood, and, I saw this picture. This is me when I was little, and that t-shirt, the 88, that was my dad's motorcycle racing number. His number was 88N. And when I was a kid, that's what we did on weekends. We went around to my dad's motorcycle races. So motorcycles are a big part of my family. And but anyway, as I was looking at this, I was thinking, what happened to me? Like, when I was this age, I was so bold. I would say anything. I just thought I could do anything. I was the only girl on the boys' baseball team. I made all-stars. The world was at my fingertips. And shortly after this picture was taken is when I was sexually abused as a child. And so I changed. Like, this little girl was gone, and a new person emerged. So, I miss that. I miss this little girl who thought that the world was her oyster and she could do whatever she wanted and that everything was good in the world. A few other things I miss. I miss these days. This is my best friend Sharon that I lost in 2010 to breast cancer. In fact, it was in May, so this is always a tough month for me. And this is her with my girls at a horse show, and that's our horse Starbuck. I just really miss these days, these fun days. At Sharon's memorial service, she asked us to release monarch butterflies. She loved them, they were her favorite, and so we did that. And what's really cool is this particular butterfly landed. We had her memorial service at her daughter's horse farm, where her horse then ended up. We had to send Bailey there to live with her daughter. Anyway, this monarch butterfly, all the others flew off into the sunset. This one stayed around, the little barbecue we had, landed on this rose of Sharon bush, which was in her daughter's yard. How bizarre is that, right? And I had to take a picture of it because I just felt like that was her staying around us. But what were the odds of it landing on a rose of Sharon bush? Very strange. But anyway, I really miss her this month, this day. Some of you know I kind of took her with me to Vegas. My little red high heel air freshener that she always had in her vehicle, I brought it along to Vegas and set it out everywhere I stayed, since she never got to go to Vegas. But Okay, so thinking about my past and what's been going on recently, I found something or thought of something that was kind of strange to me. You know how the saying goes that there's nothing new under the sun? Actually, it's in the Bible. Nothing new under the sun. And I found something that was repetitive in my life. When I went to Geisinger... Okay, sorry about that. Didn't have enough memory. Had to clear some of my lectures off there. And my kids are home now. They just pulled in the driveway, so they're probably going to interrupt me at some point and be like, Mom, what are you doing? So anyway, when I went to Geisinger Nursing School right out of high school at the age of 18, I was there for about a year and a half. The guy I was engaged to, who I dated for 4 years in high school, played college football for a university at a scholarship. And, you know, I did the dumb thing. I was in love and I wanted to get married, and so I quit school to be with him. And that's one of the biggest mistakes in my life. Now, I wouldn't do it differently because, you know, my life worked out the way it did with my kids and whatnot. But I found myself at that same exact medical center an hour and a half from here when Dale was in, when he was septic here at the beginning of April. So that whole time I was down there, it was at the same medical center. Now, I missed 8 days of school, which is almost impossible to make up. They could have kicked me out of the program for missing my clinical rotations, and I had to plead for my life in that program. So essentially what happened was I was at the same location, at the same medical center, making a decision. I had to make a choice again. Give up my dream of being an RN or fight for it. And so this poem came to my mind, and I found it today in my stuff. My parents had sent me this poem whenever I was in school down there and having some trouble. So I'm just going to read it to you. It's called The Road Not Taken. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And that's by Robert Frost. I have tried all my life to take the road less traveled, to be there for the underdog, to be myself and not like everybody else. The road not taken. Who could have known that over 20 years ago my parents would send me this poem as I lived in the residence there at that medical center, and then, you know, here I was just a month ago having to make these same decisions again. So, what did I decide? I told my professors I was a fighter. I had to do this. I had to complete this for me, for my family, and that I could do this. I asked them to believe in me, give me a chance, bend the rules. You know, what did I need to do to prove myself? There's a country song that says, you know, full throttle, wide open, balls out, dig a little deeper when you think you can't dig anymore. You know, if you're scared, don't show it. It's the only way I know. That's the only way I know to live. And so that's what I chose to do, and I'm so glad that they gave me the opportunity to finish that semester, and happy to say I got a B. I still have a 3.5. Not happy that I tanked my A, but I'm alright with it. And here comes the interruption. Hey babe, I'm making a video. I'll be in shortly. Okay?
I was just letting you know at home.
Okay. I heard you pull in the driveway. Thanks. Okay, so if I can be that way about my school, why can't I be that way about other things in my life? I just don't understand why, you know, with my health and fitness, my weight, my marriage, my parenting skills, everything. Like, why am I letting life lead me instead of me leading life? And so I'm trying really hard to get back on track with things and to take control of my entire life, not just pieces. So, you know, I'm just going to take one step at a time, hold on to the people that support me, the groups that support me. I want to get back to this person. Yeah, that was November of 2011, and I was truly happy there. Not just because of my weight, but the person I was, that was when I first started back to school, and I was full of hope and happiness. And if you look closely, like, the gleam in my eyes was there. I felt good and hopeful about life. And I don't feel that way right now. I feel like I'm struggling. I feel like life's leading me and I'm not leading life. And like I said, some of these new things with Kaylin graduating and now she has her driver's license and, you know, just some of the new things going on in my life, uncharted territory, I have to figure out how to deal with them. I don't take time to read anymore, just for fun. I only read scholarly things. I don't take time to do my scrapbooking anymore, which I enjoy so much. I don't get to see my friends as much as I'd like to. It's just work, 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 and then sleep. Work, 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 and sleep. And I've got to change that. It really is wearing me down. So, I printed out some of my favorite motivational sayings, I guess. I printed out 4. I'm going to change them out like every week or every other week. But I'm putting it in my car so that I see this. Every time I get in my car, I'm going to see it. Not just me, but now Kaylin too, I guess. I always change our screensaver on our desktop to one of these. I change it every week so that the whole family sees it all week. But I'm going to put this in my car because I spend a lot of time in my car. And so, yeah, this is one of my favorites. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. I'm a little scared at where my destiny's going right now. I've left things get way out of control. I've left people treat me ways that I never ever thought I would allow. And, you know, because I have a big heart and I love very strongly and very hard and I'm very loyal, I have a hard time giving up. I really do. I have a hard time giving up no matter how bad things are. I try and be the eternal optimist, but something's got to give because I'm to the point now where I'm paying the price for things and so are my kids. And so I'm going to have to put my feelings aside and start being more of a mama bear, I guess, and start dealing with reality. So hope you don't mind me rambling and my randomness, and I hope somebody gets something out of this. I really don't have anything, you know, educational today. I don't have any wise words. I'm not really asking for anything either. I just wanted to give you a real video about, you know, where I am and how I am and how I'm working through it, and, you know, I'll try and update you guys. I know for the Back to Basics channel this isn't real exciting, but I haven't shown my face for a while because of how I've been feeling, and so wanted to share my pretty rhododendrons with you, if nothing else. But I thank you for being out there, and, you know, I know that you're all out there lifting me up just as I am you. So if there's something that you need to talk about or get off your chest, I suggest you do it. Make a phone call, make a video, whatever. But thanks for listening. Love y'all. Bye.